Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, September 21st. Monday is the first day of fall. Monday is the fall collab that I'm in, and I haven't filmed it yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I got to get crack-lacking on that. And we're on our way because I'm smack-a-lackin' proud. Let me show you my shirt. Smack-a-lackin' proud. I'm feeling pretty confident. I think that last week with all my exercise it didn't show up right away, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to lose my pound this week. I'd like to lose 1 point. Well, take 2. I'm not sure I'm going to show you part 1. I have a new mount. I'm trying something different yet again. I'm trying to find one that doesn't bounce as much. But as you can see, you guys went flying. Anyway, this one might not work any better. I'm determined. I can't put one on my windshield because I can't get it to stick for some reason. And then I've tried, I don't have my vent, when I put the little clip on the vent, my vent is too low and all you see is the steering wheel. And the one I usually put over in this corner bounces too much. I'm determined. I am determined to find one that works in the car. But anyway, like I said, I think that the exercise that I did last week kind of like, you know, like your muscles contract differently in that. I think that's why it affected my loss last week. But I was really good on plan this week. And my only concern is eating out last night. Now, I did make smart choices. I did stay within my points. But we all know that restaurants use preservatives to keep their food fresher so they can use it longer, which means sodium. So even though I picked wisely with the vegetables and the salad and the sirloin, the seasonings, that's what's going to get me. But I still feel pretty confident that I'm going to lose a pound. I'd like to get into the 20s so that the brat, Angela, at Smack Vision, isn't so far ahead of me. And I can't let Sue, over Sue Slims Down, I can't let Sue get too far ahead of me either. Because that's one determined lady, I'm telling you. So, anyway, I really don't have any plans today. I did go to Target, had a sale on the, I have a lot of those plastic clip containers. But I used a glass one time because Denise had sent something over for me to try that she had made, and it was in a glass Pyrex dish, and I loved it. It was just, I don't know what the difference was. I don't know. It just seemed different to me. So they had a sale on them. So I bought a bunch that today I'm gonna prep like Daniel Nicole does, and like Precious over at Planet is Healthy does. I'm going to plan out my meals for the week. I'm going to make some salads and put them in. I have some round bowls. I'm going to put those in the round bowls. And then I have some rectangle bowls that are smaller. Then I'm going to make a couple spinach salads. And then I'm going to make a couple of my vegetable trays that I like. Like when I make my vegetable trays. And I'm going to go from there and see how that works. And some cottage cheese, because I like to do the cottage cheese. Now the pineapple, I think I'll still put in the plastic container because I like that it lacks a little bit better than just the Pyrex bowls. But I just, you know, I'm going to try. I'm trying. I'm determined this time. I know I thought I was determined last year, but I'm determined. I'm definitely determined this year. I have a goal in mind and I want to do it. And I loved it when I went out with my friends, which I haven't seen in 2 years maybe, because they've all been moving around and a couple retired and moved out of state. And it just happened that we all were in town at the same time, and so it worked out really well. But they were all amazed at my weight loss because they hadn't seen me since I'd been heavy. And I was amazed at how much weight they gained. But I didn't say that. That wouldn't have been nice. I felt pretty good. But I felt really jealous of them because when they brought out the bread baskets, there was 7 of us, and they brought out 3 baskets, which is 12 rolls. And the waitress came and asked for our drink orders, and I didn't have a roll then. I saved my roll for my dinner. And by the time she got back with the drinks, they were asking for 2 more trays of bread. Yeah, and then they had, and I wanted that bread so bad, and the butter. Oh my gosh, it was just like, they said that we need extra butter. And then they each got, and Judy, who was sitting next to me, got the ribs. That's my favorite meal out. I don't make a good rib. You know, if I don't make a good meat, I don't make a good meatloaf, and I don't make a good rib. Those are the things, if I'm going to order them, I'm going to order them out. Although I'm never going to order meatloaf out, because to me that's just a glorified hamburger. And if I'm going to get a glorified hamburger, I'm just going to get a really good hamburger. Nice, juicy, greasy burger. Now I'm thinking about those damn cookies again. Because it reminded me of Sue. And Sue Slims Down was talking about having a juicy, greasy burger, and then those cookies that I still got those cookies on my mind. I got to get those cookies off my mind that Joan over at Joan's Pointed Plate was talking about. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, so and then and then they got the pulled pork sandwiches with the French fries, and it was just so tempting. But I stuck with my guns, and and to be honest, I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. It wasn't like it was my last meal. It was good. But I'm telling you, on Tuesday when I go with my family, with my brother and my sisters for my birthday dinner, I think I'm leaning towards ribs. I know that's not good. Especially since I'm eating out twice next week. But it's still 3 days away. I can rethink it. And then when Danny got over yesterday, he brought pizza and breadsticks for the boys. And even though I had already eaten, like Michelle at Holy Crap I'm Fat, she says, she went out of town to work on a work assignment or something, and she had all these healthy snacks, and she said she still went out. Which is true. That's just who I am. It's in my brain. And it doesn't mean it's who I have to always be. It's who I am. But, you're taught when you're growing up, you gotta think things. Like a lot of times if you were to say what you thought, you wouldn't have very many friends. You have to take that one little hot minute just to stop and think, is this really the right thing to say or do? And so you got to remember that. But anyway. Okay. I really wanted to offer my condolences to Diane Dravinsky. She's one of my subscribers. She's been a subscriber since Denise started the channel. She's been around forever. She's very faithful. And I'm sure she's not watching now because her mother passed away yesterday. Her mother was dealing with dementia and Alzheimer's, and she was in a hospice home for quite a few months. And Diane's, that was her mom, was her world. It was just her whole world. And I'm praying for you, Diane. I feel so bad for you. I really do. I know how it is to lose a parent, and it's just it's something hard to overcome. I understand. I've never lost a spouse, but I think losing your parents is pretty close to being number one out there. But anyway, Diane, you're in my prayers. Okay, let's go see how I did. Okay, I told you, 1 pound a week. That's all I want, 1 pound a week. And I lost 1.3. I am down to 229.6. And I'm in the 20s. And I'm never going to see a 30 in my number again. Because at my height, if I weighed 130, I'd be way too small. I really would be. So I will never see a 30 in my weight again. But I'm really happy. I really am. I'm 74.6, and I think Sue was 76.2. So I'm about 1.8 behind Sue, but I'm still ahead of the brat. I'm still ahead of the brat. I'm still ahead of Angela. I think we both had the same loss this week, because I know that Sue lost 0.3. I think it was 0.3 Sue lost. And I think Angela lost 1.3, so I tied her. Damn, I should have went 1.4. I should have went P. I'm so competitive. It's competitive. But at 74.6, I only have 25.4 pounds to go. Only, and I'm going to say only 25.4 pounds to go. If I was to lose a pound a week, and I think there's 14 weeks, that would put me at 290. Or like 90 pounds rather, 290. I don't want to go that way, no. That would put me at 90 pounds if I lost, well no, that would put me at 89. Well, I could lose a 0.5 somewhere along the line, and I could be at 90 pounds by New Year's Eve. Just at 10 pounds to get to that 100, and I know I can do it. So, nice job, Sandy. I'm really congratulating myself. I know you shouldn't be patting yourself on the back, but you know what? And sometimes you just have to do that. I'm just so happy. For my meeting, I knew I was going to be hungry, and thank goodness I did bring something to eat because all we talked about was food, food finds and things like that. But I brought a banana and diet cranberry juice. And so I ate my banana, well, they talked about food, I tell you. So anyway, well, let's go home and stay on track. I'm determined. I'm going to lose another pound next week, slowly but surely. I do think, not to jinx myself, but I do think that if I wouldn't have ate out last night, I probably might have lost another half a pound. But you know what? I enjoyed myself, and I enjoyed my meal, and it was worth a half a pound. It really was. Even if it was a pound that I kept myself from losing, I'll lose it next week. Because I got to be really good this week. Really, really good since I'm eating out twice. But I'll make smart choices. I proved to myself I could do it yesterday. I'll do it again. Okay, let's get going. Get home and do our meetings and figure out what I'm going to do for my fall collab. Well, I didn't do much filming today because I've had a very busy day. I went to my meeting this morning and I did lose 1.3, which I was really happy with. I think I might have lost a little bit more, like I said earlier. I'm probably repeating myself because it was hours ago when I talked to you last. But I think there was sodium, like the preservatives in the salad. But you know what? I'm happy with the 1.3. I'm not complaining. And then I got home and Jimmy almost finished up the basement with the ceiling things. I'll try to get a video out later on in the week. He still has to put the heating thing in, like the heating vent or whatever. And then we're all done. Then it'll be nice. Jim's going to paint. I think I'll wait till Jim paints. I don't know when that'll be, but when he paints the basement, well, I'll show you the basement. And then I went outside and, was getting rid of all my dead plants. And I was kind of bummed my one bird feeder. I took the bird feeder off to fill the food up, and then the rope or the string or the wire or whatever you want to call it broke. And I can't figure out how to get it back in. And so Jim's got to fix my bird feeder. But I filled up my other 2 feeders, and then I filled up my hummingbird feeder, and I've had 4 hummingbirds today. I thought they were gone, but no, they're still coming, so I'm still feeding them. And I have seen so many butterflies. And when I went out to dinner, a friend, Randy, she's really into horticulture and all of that stuff. She said that in this area, in the New Baltimore area, there was a society or a group of people that are trying to bring the monarchs back to the good population, and I don't know how they did it. I'm sure they did it like Peggy over at Color Me Influenced, but they did something, and there's butterflies everywhere, and it's so pretty to see. It really is. I just adore them. So how did I get on the butterfly thing? Oh, so anyway, because of the hummingbirds. I was, like deadheading and getting rid of the dead foliage and stuff like that, and getting that all clear. And I was doing my daylilies over in my one little corner, and I was pulling, and then I grabbed something, and I went, ah! I thought it was a mouse. I thought it was a dead mouse, and I threw it down, and it was like, ugh! And it was a frog. And I thought, oh my gosh, I know, Lainey, you love frogs, but I thought, and so then Jim come over, and he said, what are you screaming about? And I went, oh, I picked up a dead rat. It wasn't even a rat. I thought it was like the size of a mouse. And he looked at it, and he picked it up, and he says, it's a frog. And I go, oh, it's dead. And he went, no, it's not, it's alive. So he set it down, and it hopped right back into the area I was trying to clean. I left that area. I figured that frog wants to stay there. So then I left, got done with doing that, and then there was a slice of pizza left from Danny last night, so I had a slice of pizza and 34 ounces of water with it. And then Christy called and wanted to know if I wanted to go shopping with her because she wanted to get some new furniture and she wanted my opinion. So I said, yes, of course. And so I went shopping with Christy. So I grabbed a Kind bar, which, you know what? They're not kind. It was 7 points. But I brought that and the popcorn that Angelo, the brat, gave me. So I brought that and some cranberry juice, and we went shopping. And then what else did I do? Oh, and then I decided I'm going to go to Kohl's and I'm going to use the gift card that Diana Antu sent me because, I always wait to the last minute to get a new coat. And so I thought, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a coat. And I found a coat that was on sale, and it was something that I never can buy. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I bought this coat, and the extra large, which would be a 2X, was $10 more, and I thought, I'm going to try the extra large on, and the extra large fit, and I was so happy. And so then I thought, let's push our luck. Let's really push our luck, and go and try to find some jeans. And so I thought, I'm going to go look at the jeans. And so I brought in the 22s, which I had been wearing, and I thought, no, I think I'm going to try a 20. And so then I grabbed some size 20s, and then I thought, let's really push the envelope, and let's get an 18. And they fit. Couldn't believe it. It was the Gloria Vanderbilt 18, because the Lee jeans I took a 20, but the Gloria Vanderbilt I took an 18, and I'm going to stick with saying that it's a size 18. Because like when Oprah was big and she says, oh, I'm wearing a size 16. Well, that was like a generous 16. So I know this is a generous 18, but you know what? It says 18 on the label, and that's all that matters. So here's a picture of how great, no, I shouldn't say that. That's really bragging, but I don't care. Look how great I look in my size 18 pants and my extra large coat. And I thought of it. It was called 9 West. I could never fit in their clothes before, but now I did. So anyway, so then I left. I had put a little bit of my own money in, but you know what? That was okay, because I think I ended up, because I had the coupon for the coat, and the coat was on sale, and I bought the jeans, and I think I ended up paying $30. So I think, not bad. For $30, I got a winter coat and a pair of jeans. And I only had to spend $30 on myself. And then from there, I went to Subway to pick up dinner for Jim and I. So far now I've had at the meeting I had a banana and my Diet cranberry juice, and then I did have a Butterfinger. They were 35 cents. They're usually $1.50. 35 cents. I couldn't pass it up, but it was 11 points. Okay, so now I've had 11 points for breakfast. Well, 11 points for pre-breakfast. And then I did have one slice of the pizza from Little Caesars Pizza, which was another 11 points. So that's 22 points. And then I had the Kind bar, which I told you was not Kind, which was 7 points. And then the 2-point popcorn, which brought it up to 9. So that makes me at 31. And then I went to Subway because I had a gift card. So thank you, Lisa and Sydney, because I picked up, but I did pick something healthy. I didn't track it though. I have to track it still, so I don't even know how many points it is. But I got a turkey sub on 9-grain wheat, 6-inch, and then I put peppers and onions and tomatoes and cucumbers and pickles on it with a light dressing, I think. I forget, a light Italian, I think I said. And then I had water with it. So I know I went into my weeklies. I always go into my weeklies on Saturdays. But Jim had a 12-foot-long steak and cheese sub. And Jim says, thank you, because he took advantage of it. And I still got money left on the card, so I can still have another healthy sub. And then I went to the post office, and guess what, Vicki? It finally came. Yeah! I think it came yesterday because she sent me a text to say that it had come yesterday. And so get my card out first. It says, happy birthday from Vic, unless she's got a little bicycle. You know, I never rode my bicycle this summer. It's right there where I can see it all the time. And it's a pretty shirt. Let's see if I can get it open without looking for scissors. Let's see what it says. If only sass burned calories. Oh, definitely. I love it. Look at how pretty it is. Look how nice. Look how nice it is. And it's an extra large, which is my size now. Well, thank you. I love it, Vicki, and it's a good color. It's similar to the color you gave me on my last birthday, last year, the shirt. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I'm going to wear that on Monday. Show Birdie, because Birdie needs something like that. But other than that, I had a good day. I have Alyssa till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Her mom babysits for that handicapped set of twins that I told you about. And so Alyssa doesn't like going there, so she stays here and plays on her laptop. And then I'm going to go to church tomorrow. And then my niece, my nephew's daughter, which would be my great niece, at their church, I don't understand it, but they're getting, how old is, Remy is she 3? Oh, yeah, she's 3. She's going to be 4 in November. But she's having her dedication ceremony into their church. It's a non-denominational church, and so we're going to go to the ceremony tomorrow. And then just stay on track. That's my plan. I'm going to go for a walk before because I can go to earlier Mass. I think I might go to 9 o'clock Mass. Come home and take my walk because her dedication ceremony is at 1:30. We'll see. So anyway, sorry this video is so late getting up, but like I said, I had a busy day. Oh, and Chrissy did end up getting a really nice, it's a couch, and at the end of the couch is, where's it go? Is a chase. So it's like a sectional, but not real. I guess it's a sectional. It's a whole couch, and at the end you put this other little piece on. So that I guess it would be a sectional. But it's really nice. It's a slate gray. It's gonna look nice with her carpet and her furniture, you know, like her other recliner that she has. Not that you'll ever see it. Okay, give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share. And we do have some birthdays. I'll give you a hint. Somebody has the birthday tomorrow that shares it for the whole month, just like I do. And I'm not going to tell you her name, but if you know her anyway else, it's Gina Pearson. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.